Okay, good morning. I'm back, you guys. I had to get in the car, get myself together, and get so I can head out to work. What time is it? Oh, I'm early. I don't like being. Not saying I don't want to be early, but not early to where I'm just sitting there. No. But anyway, I'm about to go get something to eat. I need to put some lip gloss on my lips. It is cold outside. I do not want no cracky ass lips. My side ponytail is kind of, it's no density. It is full, but it's kind of dry. Make sure I have my medicine. I guess I'll go get something to eat. I don't really know what I want to eat. I just know I don't want no bread. Nothing with bread in it. I really don't know. Because everything seems to have bread. Oh, there's my chapstick. Put some lip balm on. Fix my necklaces. I know you guys like, what the fuck? No, fix that. Lip gloss on. I did last night while in the bed. I didn't go to bed, y'all. I went to bed like 3 something this morning. I say that I could not sleep to save my life. But anyway, so yeah, I was up. While up, I didn't purposely stay up to do this, but I was on TikTok. Not TikTok. I was on YouTube last night. You know how you watch a channel and the next thing you know, everything is recommended to that source of whatever source it is that you've been watching. It kind of keeps pushing it to you. So I was kind of learning a little bit more, but then I learned that I was the one. Okay, so the videos that they were recommending were the videos like teaching you how to YouTube, teaching you how to get started, how to get likes, how to get subscribers, whatever. Then I'm looking at all these subscribers, I'm looking at all these channels, and I'm like, damn, they got damn near 1 million likes, most of them, or 1 million subscribers or whatever. And then I started thinking to myself, the reason why they got 1 million subscribers is because these clickbait channels, like they're making vlogs pushing you to come watch their channel. And in reality, what may have worked for them may not work for you. So you have to kind of go along with it the way that you're going to go along with it. That's the conclusion that I've come up with. Like, I can watch them all day long, but if it's not for me, it's not for me. I can watch them all day long, but if nobody subscribes to me, nobody subscribes to me. So I come up with my own solution and conclusion. My thing is, if you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. I'll subscribe to you anyway, because I'm just that type of person. I see that people are out here really trying to get their YouTube channels up. I'm gonna subscribe, because the thing is, why not? It's not hurting anybody to like something or to subscribe. I found out that a lot of people are just are just haters. Sometimes people just don't want to see you succeed or thrive in whatever you're trying to do, and that's just not me. If I see somebody trying to do something and they're really out here trying, you ain't even got to be really out here trying. If that's something you want to do, hey, here it is. Click. If you want to subscribe or click. I'm not that person that's not going to see it through, help you see it through for yourself, because I would want somebody to do the same for me. I'm just that same person that, having learned my lesson, don't stop for a car that's broke down on the side of the road. Even though I don't do it as often, but it's like I have that type of heart for people. I have that type of heart for wanting to do things for, or just see people, prosper or thrive, or not be struggling, or not, just that's just my mindset. So, but yeah, back to what I was saying about the YouTube channels. Yeah, I found out that a lot of those channels that they said they're trying to help you, not saying they're not trying to help you, but they're building their channels off just those titles, like saying, hey, I can show you how to get 1,000 subscribers in one day, and then you click, boom, because you want to know how to get 1,000. And in reality, you're helping them. Like, so, not that I don't want to help them, but they found the solution. So with that being said, I'm just going to continue to do it like I'm doing it. It'll happen the way it's supposed to happen. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen, and when it will happen. I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to continue to watch all these channels, because like I said, what happened and how it happened for them was for them. It was their time. It was their purpose. It was supposed to happen for them in that way. It may or may not be that for me. I have different wants and needs for the reason why I am on here. The wants for them may have been different for them, and what I needed for me may be different for me. It's different for me, so I can't clock that. I can't like. So anyway, off of that, onto whatever I was saying. Yeah, I was able to get this little I never use these things, but I was able to get it because I do want to be able to talk to you guys while I'm driving sometimes. And like I said, I wasn't doing it dangerously the first time. I would put my phone in the cup holder, but when I would turn or whatever, it would just drop, and I didn't like that. I wanted to be able to have a more steady, still video, you know, while uploading. And actually, I wanted to tell you guys the weather today. It is 31 degrees. I'm letting my car heat up a little bit before I pull off. It's again quite sunny outside. Look at that good light. It's pretty outside today. Yep. So I want to let my car heat up before pulling off once again. And also, I want to tell you guys, like, please don't fault me for my sometimes I have shitty video quality. It's not my phone. Like, I do actually have a good phone. I have 3 phones and I have 2 cameras, but I'm still learning how to work those cameras. It's not rocket science, but for my, one second. Sorry, you guys, that was the school district calling to let us know that due to inclement weather, ice, sleet, and some possibly a little bit of snow, it could be this much snow, and they'll still let the whole school out. So due to that, they're going to dismiss kids early tomorrow. I'm like, whatever. But I told y'all the other day, I said we don't have to have nothing but some sleet, and they're going to shut the city down. And the reason for that is because we're not prepared for that type of weather. This is the South, and not saying that we don't get cold weather. We do get cold weather, but we don't have weather like that. We're not our vehicles, and we don't have supplies and trucks and stuff just to handle that. Now we just don't. A little bit of ice gonna break power lines here. A little bit of ice gonna split trees here, and it might be anywhere, but just here it's just weird. It's just like the way our city is, and the way we operate down south is just weird. We shut it down, and I'm happy. Not happy that the school is out, but I'm damn sure happy that I might not have to go to work. Oh, I'm off tomorrow, so it doesn't even matter. It should have been today. Inclement weather should have been for today, because I would have been like, oh, I'm so sorry, I just cannot make it into you guys today. Whatever. But anyway, I'm headed to work. It's 10:42. I don't want to get to her too early, because like that client that I'm going to now, she is always pretty much not up when I get there, and I'm kind of like watching her lay down or sleeping. That's boring. Like, I really do like clients that, I don't want a client that's just down and out, but I do want clients that's just a little bit more active, because the reason why I'm saying that is because it makes the day go by. I don't really like sitting around watching TV. I could do that at home. I could watch TV and sit down at home. So I do bring my tablet. I do stuff like paperwork and stuff while I'm sitting there, like wondering what she's going to do next. Really much of nothing. So I sit there. We talk a lot though. That's one good thing. Me and her, we do talk. So that does push the day through. But other than that, no, it's just us sitting there. But anyway, let's take off. I do want to, let me keep that light on, because that's good lighting. I do want to go ahead and head out. I think my car is pretty decent. I want to head out and go try to find, oh, look at that sun. You know what? I blocked the school from calling on all my phones, and the school still calls on all my phones. Oh, look at that lighting. Let's get a few pictures of that. It's cute. Okay, but anyway, yeah, I did stop the school from calling all my phones, because I'll be at work in the school, and it doesn't even be for nothing. They'll just call all the phones just to leave a message. Do that after school. Do that when y'all get home off work. Don't blow my phone up about inclement weather. We already know that. Like, it's on the news. Like, do that later. But anyways, I'm headed off to work. Oh yeah, this is much better. Should have been did this. I'm telling y'all, I never buy these little things to stick my phone up in the window. I hate to see people riding down the street and their phones stuck in them. And I'm like, why do they do that? But I see why it works. At this grown ass age of mine, I should have known to do that, but I just don't. I have a cup holder, I stick it in there, and usually when I'm talking on the phone while driving, the phone is just bobbing and weaving all over the place. It truly is. Like, it's dropping from here to there to everywhere. It's not a big deal. It's everywhere. But yeah, I'm gonna go down the street and see if I can find something to eat before I go to her house. I'm not getting her no lunch today. For the past few times that I've gotten her lunch, I'll call her and ask her, hey, yo, you want me to get something for you while I'm out? She'll say yes, and guess what? She don't pay me back. So I don't have to always be paid back, but I'm not gonna keep buying your food either. We're all adults. Now, we're all adults. You're not gonna eat off me. The other day, about short story, and this is not too much tea. It's just something that happened. So the other day, I had when I went to Pivotal Fitness, physical therapy. I told you guys that on Monday, Tuesday maybe. I passed by a restaurant called Denny's. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you guys ever heard of that, but it's like a little restaurant, breakfast food, lunch food, whatever. I went by there. She said, I called her. I'm out because I don't like getting food and eating in people's places. Because one, I don't want you asking me for mine. I just think that's just distasteful. Don't ask me for my food, especially when you see it's not even a lot of food. Don't ask me. First of all, I'm eating it. You see me eating it. So, but anyway, I asked her. I'm kind. I asked her. I said, do you want something to eat? I said, you can either cash me or you could just pay me when I get there. She said, oh yeah, sure, I'll pay you. Matter of fact, if I don't have enough money, you can take me to the bank. This is one. Most of my clients do have a car. She does have a car, but she was sick and she can't drive. I'm not gonna discuss her issues, but she just can't drive right now. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Tell me what you want. She said, well, I really don't know what I want. Do they have a menu? I said, you can Google the menu. It's Denny's. Google Denny's menu. She did that. She looked at what she wanted. She got like a sampler, whatever she got, and did a double cheeseburger, add bacon. Cool. Came out to about $28. I said, oh, she's gonna eat a lot of food. Okay, whatever. They made the food. We left. I left. Got the food to her house. We sit down. We're eating. She started eating her slam, whatever it is, ham slam. I can't think of what the little platter she had. She started eating it, and then a few minutes later, she called her son out of the room, and she said, "Hey, I got you something to eat." I'm like, "You got him something to eat? He didn't pay me for your food." So that's what I'm saying in my mind. So she was like, "Hey, I got you something to eat." And he comes to get the food. He was like, "Where did you get that food from?" She was like, "Here, boy." This ain't no boy. This is a 50-something-year-old man. She was like, "Here, boy." So he eats the food. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, any moment, you eat your food, you get warmed up, and we can go get this money, or you can go to get it out your purse. This $28 for your meal alone. My food was only $11. It don't matter how much my food costs. I paid for my own food. So, the time is going by. She's complaining about it being cold. Like, oh yeah, it's cold. I'm like, yeah, it's cold. It's winter. It's going to be cold. It's going to be cold for a few more months, actually. Don't wait a few more months to pay me, though. Just go ahead and pay me. Oh yeah, it's cold. My feet are cold. I'm like, oh yeah, but you can put some socks on. We can go head to the bank. I see that you don't have the $28 on you. You can make that happen. Because mind you, I don't have money like that. I need money. So I'm like, yeah. So about one-ish rolls around. I have to leave her by 2 o'clock. It's 1:28 to be exact. I remember because I docked the time. 1:28. So then she says, "Oh girl, it's so cold outside." She's like, "Do you mind if I just pay you back later?" I'm like, and I quickly said, I bought you food on last Thursday, but you never paid me back for that. Yeah, I'm still waiting on that. That was about $10. To some people that may sound small, but that's a pattern to me. When I see that you are starting a pattern, that it messes with my brain. So like I said, it might be small change to a pickle to somebody else, but to me, I have to take care of. I have a family to take care of. She's older than me. You should do better. So anyway, so she starts to say, "Oh yeah, I can get you back later." I'm like, "Yeah, nah, that ain't gonna work because you supposed to pay me back the other day and you still have not." And this is going on a week now. So she says, "But you know what? If I could get it before then, I'll just call you." I'm like, I can't really sit around here and argue with you because I have to go. So do me one better. Try to get it before the day is out, and I'll come back by and get it. And the reason why I did that, let me make this clear. The reason why I said that is because I didn't want her to feel like if I didn't say anything, she wasn't gonna say. Sometimes if you don't say something to somebody, they won't say something to you. And I'm kind of passive about that type of stuff. For years I've been I'm not gonna say even a pushover. I'm very strong. I'm not a pushover, but I'm kind of passive when it comes to certain things. Like, I don't want to remind somebody that they owe me, because people know when they owe you. You don't have to remind a person that they owe you. They know that they owe you. Trust me. So I'm kind of passive about that. So I gave her that little I said, I made that comment, and then I had to leave because like I had to be at my other client. She knew that though. She knew that. That's why she started complaining around the time when it was time for me to go. And so I made that comment. So time's winding by, and I made a call to one of my friends, one of my homeboys, not even a friend. And I asked him, I told him the scenario. I told him what had happened and how I was very upset. One reason why I was pissed is because she gave my food. I mean, her food, not my food. She gave the other meal to her son. Let me make this clear. I wasn't mad that she gave the meal to her son. I was mad because her grown son ate the food that he knew she didn't pay for, and he didn't even try to pay me for the food. You ain't my man. Pay me. Like, even I understand that he didn't ask for the food, and I do understand that he didn't send me out to get the food. But you heard me having a conversation with your mom, because you were still standing there, about her paying me for the food. I would hope I would have hoped he would have said, you know, hey, no worries, I got you. I'll cash app you. My mom don't know nothing about cash app. I got you. He grown. He has a full-time job, 12 plus hours a day. He ain't say shit. He ain't say nothing. He ain't say nothing about paying me. It was nothing. It was nothing. So that's why I made a call to my homeboy, and I was trying to talk to him about the situation, trying to get his opinion, like how he felt, or how he felt I should have handled the situation. Because sometimes I feel like I do a good job at handling situations, but sometimes I feel like I don't say enough, or I wasn't vocal enough, or sometimes I feel like I could have said this different or did this different, and sometimes I overthink situations. So, but anyway, he gave me his advice. He told me, hey, I wouldn't have left without it. Like, I would have just told, like, hey, I got time. I would have called the other clients, like, hey, I got something to handle right quick. But, you know, to me, it was just like not worth it. I didn't feel, I'm not gonna put up a fight over, it was almost $40 that showed me, $28 from that day and about $10 from another day. So I was just like, bump it, whatever, I'll come back tomorrow. So the day went by, I slept on it, you know, I kind of, you know how time go by and you kind of cool down a little bit, because I wasn't angry, but I was just a little pissed. So time went by, and by the afternoon, by the end of the night, I'm like, I'm gonna get my money tomorrow. I ain't even make no big deal out, because I'm not finna stress about something that I know I'm gonna get. I'm either gonna get it from her or I'm gonna get it from my son. So I didn't make a big deal about it. I let it go. The next morning, I had to go back to her, because she was my client, my client the next morning. And so, no, matter of fact, she wasn't my client the next morning. I had to see her that afternoon, but I switched the times up so I could make sure I saw her the next morning, which was Wednesday morning, because on Wednesdays I see her in the afternoon and not in the mornings. But because she owed me, I had slept on this whole thing, y'all. Because I knew she owed me, I don't get to her on Wednesdays. I usually get to her about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and to her 4 o'clock is late. Like, oh, the bank's about to close, I'm not going nowhere. This is her favorite line. Oh, I'm not going nowhere, it's already 4 o'clock. I'm not gonna let you hit me with that line today. So what I did was, instead, I switched her time up with another client, and I came to her at 9 o'clock in the morning. I came to her at 9 o'clock on Wednesday morning, because it may have been 10, but it gives you nothing but time to go get my cash. I was meticulous. So I got to her house, and I said in, and she said, and let me tell you, she felt the vibe, because the first thing she said was, oh, you must have had a rough morning. I said, nope, not a rough morning. I wake up pretty happy every morning, and I do. Like, I never wake up like mad, or like how some people wake up regretting life and angry and wishing it wouldn't have happened. That ain't me. We all got to go to work. We all got to go pay bills. I'm tired. I'm not going to ever say I'm not tired when I wake up some mornings, but I'm definitely not angry with the world that I had to wake up this morning and that I got to go work. That's just not me. So yeah, so she was like, oh, you must be. No, what the reason why you're saying that is because you knew what you did yesterday. You're trying to push that off on me because you knew what you did. No, I'm not upset. I do wish you would have paid me yesterday, though. You felt that I was upset about that yesterday. You did. You knew I was upset about that, because the comment she made the day before, which was the day she owed me the money, she was like, everything okay? Because you're a little bit, you're usually a little bit more chatty or on your phone or whatever. I'm like, no, I'm fine. I was very short, because you let your grown ass son eat that food, because it's still my food at this point. I paid for it. I'm not, until I'm paid for something, it's mine. That's just my way of thinking. I'm sorry. So you let your son eat my food, and he eating it for real. He ain't say thank you. He didn't say nothing. And I know I'm gonna get a few comments like on here, well, if you did something for somebody, you shouldn't think of it like that. Well, I'm human. People think the way they think. It is what it is. I am not perfect. And I didn't have no money that day. I really didn't have much. And the money that I was using was money that I did not have to use. If I feed myself off money that I don't have to use, that's different. I'll pay myself back. But if I'm doing it for somebody else, and I told you that I needed it, and I'm doing you a favor, that's a favor. Give me my money back. So I don't need the comments down like y'all ain't never been mad about something that somebody did to y'all. I don't need that, because a lot of y'all think y'all are perfect, and nobody on here is perfect or nothing. So, but anyway, and she made that little comment. I was like, nope, I wake up happy every day. So she felt that. Like, I know she did, because one thing, I'm intentional. When I say something, I make sure that I word it correctly. I word it the right way so you can feel it. You will know that, no, I didn't wake up on the wrong side of the bed, but I want you to know that I am feeling a way. That's just two different things. You can feel a way and still be waking up on the right side of the bed. It is what it is. So she proceeds to hop in the room like she always does. Because let me tell you, one day this lady may be walking like super, like she's perfectly able to walk, and then the next day she's hopping around like, and I'm not saying you can't, because some days we have pain, some days we don't, but she is such a hypochondriac, really. Anyway, she hops in the room, she goes to get the money, and she comes out with my cash. Yeah, go get it, go get that, go get that. Yeah, let me get that. And I was like, yep, thank you. I was going to proceed to say, and your son, he didn't even say thank you for his food yesterday, but it's all good. You know, I don't even want, I'm so used to people being kind of in the way that they are, like somebody owe them something. I don't know your son. Your son is rude. He never speaks, and I'm always speaking. I'm always a kind person. Like, I'm always I shouldn't say always, because I sometimes give it back to people the way they give it to me. But like, you know how you in the grocery stores or in stores, and you have those people that just walk by you and don't even say excuse me, or you have those people that let the door close in your face, or don't say thank you. I'm always the person that'll say thank you. I'm always the person that'll hold a door for you. I'm always the person that if I walk in front of you, or if I walk too close to you, I'm going to say excuse me. I teach my kids that. I taught my kids that. My kids are kind. Like, I don't have perfect children. I'm not perfect, but I taught them to be mannerable. Like, and I know in the day and age we live in, people, you know, a lot of times I feel like people feel like they don't owe people thank yous and your welcomes and excuse me's. Yes, you do. How are y'all raised? Like, my mama didn't raise me like that. My mama raised me to be kind. You know, even when I'm going through something, like, you may have people like, oh yeah, that's Sheila. No, Sheila is kind. You can ask anybody that. Sheila give you the shirt off her back for real. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care if I have the last. That's just how I am. But that's exactly why I had to, in my first vlog or second vlog, whatever it was, and I told you guys like how I had to pull back for a while, and I had to relearn Sheila, or regrow into myself again, or grow again, or get back to myself again. Is because that wasn't only it, but I had to learn how to be a little bit like, hey, hell no, like, it's some shit I need to change about myself too. Because, and not in the way of saying of those mannerable ways, and my mom taught me thank you, no thank, none of that. I'm talking about just having a stronger backbone, you know, because I just had some things going on where I felt like I just wasn't myself. And Sheila is strong. There's one thing about me, even though all the thank yous and no man holding doors, the other side of Sheila is a very strong, independent person, for real. Like, I wasn't quite used to people. I wasn't quite used to being a walkover, and that's what I had become. I had gotten into a very long relationship. I don't want to even call it a relationship, but I got into a situation, and it ended up being I guess it was a relationship to me. I'm a woman, so to us, we look at things different. You ask a man, he may say different. I don't know, but I dated him for almost 13 years. And I kind of feel like I got lost in that situation. I kind of feel like a lot of things were blurred. And so throughout it all, I was still myself, but I kind of felt like I was being walked over. And yeah, that's true. I'm not going to get into all that right now, but that was another reason why I kind of peeled back a little bit, separated myself from a lot of people, a lot of things. And it wasn't only, sorry you guys, it wasn't only the 13-year relationship that caused me to pull back. I have had lifelong family ships that caused me to pull back, because family wasn't familying like they're supposed to. You know, and they may say the same about me, but trust me, I give back what you're giving to me. And if you're giving me nothing, I'm going to give you absolutely nothing. I promise. So, yeah, I've had situations where family wasn't familying. Guy friends weren't guying or being who they were supposed to be. And I just feel like I needed more. And listen, I used to think that you shouldn't ask for more when it comes to your friends or your family or your boyfriends or your sexual partners or whatever you have going on. I used to feel like you're doing too much if you ask for more. No, you're not. You're supposed to tell a person how you want to be loved, or they should, if they don't know it, tell them. You should tell people how you want to be cared for, how you want to be treated. If they're not treating you right, there's nothing wrong with that. And I used to feel like I was being a burden if I did that. Like, I shouldn't say nothing, or just be quiet, because if I do that, they're going to pull back. Or if I say that, I feel like you're not being kind to me, or they're going to walk away. So if you walk away from me because I'm telling you that I'm not being loved, or you're not being kind to me, or you're not being the family member that I want you, the way I want you to be family to me. If I feel like you're not doing those things, and vice versa, if it's a problem with, if you have an issue with me and I'm not being that friend or the girlfriend or a family member to you that you want me to be, tell me that. So because I'm gonna tell you. But for a long time I didn't. So I didn't, I'm not gonna say I hid, but I definitely build a bubble around me and my family, my small family. And when I say my small family, my children, the ones that were in my home and the ones that were not. I built a bubble around that, and I peeled back, y'all, literally for years. I pulled back for years because I feel like, and I know, let me tell you something, I don't feel like it, I know it. I know it. I wasn't being treated fairly. I was being taken advantage of. I was being loved secretly, not out loud. And I'm not talking about men, men, fuck men. I ain't talking about only about men. I'm talking about family. You have certain family members that'll love you. They can have fun with you all day long as y'all not around people. You have family members that treat you well. Oh, you can come over as long as I ain't got nobody else over. You got people like that for real. And I know, like, I do see happy families on you know, all around. Sometimes I'm like, damn, that's what I want right there. That's what I want. But I didn't have that. I had a different kind of love. I was being loved differently. So I'm out. Like I said, I'm back now. I've been back for a while now. I'm not gonna say I'm back now. Like when I jumped on YouTube, I came back out the bubble. No, I've been back out for a while. I never was just sitting in the house. Let me make this very clear. I'm not that girl. I never was just sitting in the house in the bed with a cover wrapped around me, depressed, crying and shit. Hell no. What happened was I pulled back and I just met different people. Like I told you, I started traveling. I always travel. Growing up, we travel. But I started traveling more. I started learning new people, meeting people, and seeing how I wanted to be treated. I started meeting people that started treating me right. Like, for real. And I was like, oh, they treat people right. That's how I want to be treated. And when I saw that that's how people can treat you right and fair and kind and loving, and that's not what I've always had all my life, I started pulling myself to them people. Like, that's what I want to be. I want to be around good energy people with money, people that's thriving, people that's doing something with themselves, people that want better in their life, better for their children. I was a young mom. I had my first son when I was 16 years old. Got pregnant when I was 15 years old. Had him when I was 16. He's 24 now. I didn't parent him the way I wanted to parent. My mom had to help me a lot of the way. And I'm not going to get too deep into that because it is what it is. He's 24 now. But I definitely started surrounding myself with better people that parent their children differently, you know, and all type of shit. I just started learning new people, and that's okay. And I did that. So when I brought myself back around my other people that I've known for years, I would know what I wanted from them. And let me make this clear. I already knew what I wanted from them, but I wasn't getting it. So I had to see, was it even possible for them to even do it? So that's why I came back out to them. That's why I came back around to them, because I wanted to see, like, is it worth it? Because let me tell you something. Every situation does not have to be held on to. Every family member does not have to continue to be around you. You can let shit and people go. People, places, and things, you can let that shit go. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And I've had to do that a lot of times. But anyway, let me hop off there. I'm not finna make a big deal out of that. It's not a sad situation, but it is reality. So, y'all, it's 11:04. And you know what I was thinking about while sitting here? She did have an appointment today. The lady house that I'm supposed to be going to. So that's another reason why I'm sitting here, because I was waiting for her to call me, because she told me she may need me to pick her up from the appointment. She has not called yet for me to do that. I don't want to call her either for me to have to do that. If she calls, I'll go. If she doesn't, I'm not going to go. I don't waste gas. And a lot of times for her, I'm not going to say these people, because like all of those, my other clients have cars and stuff. She has a car too, like I said. But they don't give you gas. Gas is not cheap, and it's not free. I don't do the type of work where some jobs do it. I don't get paid gas mileage. So if I pick you up and it take me 30 minutes to get it, I'm gonna need 30 minutes. I'm gonna need to be reimbursed for that. I'm gonna need gas for that. I can't just drive my car across town and not be reimbursed for gas. And if you don't ask for gas, that's you. I ask for gas. Let me put some lotion on my hands. So my hands are ashy. But yeah, I'll wait here for a few. I'm 24 minutes into this video. I probably have gotten you guys a good 30 minutes worth of video, because remember I started at home putting on my clothes and stuff or whatnot. So I think I'm doing good on that. I do see that I don't get a lot of people don't watch my channel. I am a new channel. I don't care. For the people that do watch it, thank you. And for the people that think I'm probably boring, I probably am to y'all. I don't know. Like, I'm just really talking, so how much excitement comes out of me flapping my gums. But this lotion stinks. I got this from the nail salon. I'm pretty sure it's filled with all type of crap. I should have read the box. Let me see what's in it. I never seen lotion that doesn't tell you what's in it. Like, it's no ingredients, not even on the box. Oh, water, beeswax, coconut oil, shea butter, palm oil, preservatives. What are the preservatives? I guess to keep lotion. I don't know. Aloe vera, dye, vitamin E, orange extra. Okay. And actually, let me tell you the funny. This is it. I'm not, this is just a lotion. But actually, I had got 2 of these. I got a big pump bottle because I do get my nails done. They need to be done now. I'm not going to show you. I do get them done. I'm simple. I don't like a lot of stuff on my nails. I just get either tips or basic color. But yeah, I got 2 of these bottles. I got a pump bottle, and then I got this. They give these every year for Christmas at the nail salon. I don't know if they do that where you guys live, but they do that here where I live. They give you 2 bottles of lotion. I mean, they give you 1 bottle of lotion, but I went to 2 different salons. What happened is I got my normal salon. I got the small one from, but my sister had called me probably like 2 weeks later. She was like, "Oh, come get up at 7 o'clock in the morning," because she gets off at 7, and come get your nails done with me. I'm like, Tawanda, that's early. That is early to be getting our nails done. But anyway, I did. But I was glad I did because I was able to get my nails done. Also, I was able to get a pump bottle with lotion, and that was pretty decent. I enjoyed that. Had a good time with her with that. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I just wanted to give you guys a good morning wake up chat, and hope you guys have a great day today. I sure am. I always go in thinking and hoping that I am. And going forward in this new year, I want to continue to have the attitude, because like I'm a very cheerful person. Like, it's not like I'm like a down type person, no, but I definitely want to step out of my bed like, hey, let's get this day. Like, I don't want to go in a dragging it. Oh, this day is because it's already gonna be like that anyway. If you go in like that, that's the way your day is going to end. That's the way your day is going to go. You go in slumber, it's going to be a slum day. If you go in with optimistic, it's going to be an optimistic day. So, hey, is what it is. But anyway, you guys have a good morning, whether you're at work, whether you're at home in the bed, stay at home moms, whoever may watch my channel. You guys have a blessed and highly favored day. Take care, and I'll hit you guys back up later. Okay, you guys, I just am about to leave this client's house. We did go eat lunch. Well, we picked up lunch, and now I'm about to leave here and head to my house real quick before I go to the next client's house, because I have to use the restroom. I prefer to use the bathroom at home instead of other people's houses. Like I said, I'll go home. From her house to my house is gonna be so fast. I promise y'all, you'll see. It doesn't even take long. Like I said, each one of my clients are like very close together, purposely done. Save a lot of gas. And after the day, weekend time for me. So let's head out. I hope you guys, I hope you guys are enjoying my uploads, my little short vlogs or whatever I'm doing. If not, just give me some more ideas. I mean, for right now, like, it's simple. Like, it's not gonna be too much coming from this. It's like simple vlogging. Out. Like I said, my house is a few minutes. I have a few minutes to go home, stop by the house, and keep going. Not not like a lot of real time to like bullshit around, but just enough time to use the bathroom, wash my face, keep it going, because I like to clean my hands, wash my face. I'm gonna do that. Keep going. Take the dog out. No, I think my son stopped by and took the dog out. Pretty sure he did. Because I heard the cameras fall. I just didn't look. But besides that, how are you guys' day is going so far? Are you having a good day? Is it shitty? Is it what? Like, hopefully it's a better day for you today than it was yesterday. But yep, got a few more minutes to go. Head home. I did hear my camera go off just now. I wonder if my son is there, because I heard the camera go off. No, it's not time for my daughter to get out of school. And tomorrow, like I said, the school is going to be out for like most of the day. They're going to still let the kids come to school, but they're going to dismiss early, and they'll keep us posted, because usually sometimes what they'll do is they'll give an announcement like, we'll let the kids come to school for half a day, and then later on that day, sorry, depending on the weather situation, they'll call back and say don't come at all. It just depends. It depends. But for right now, they're on to go. I'm sorry, I got the hiccups. They're on to go to school. Let me drink some water. I done got the hiccups. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Wipe my face off. But yeah, so it's a lot of road work. I was telling y'all the other day, like coming to work in the morning, it's like lots of road work. It's been going on for 3 years now. They're building more lanes onto my road, just more traffic. I guess it's so much traffic, they're trying to open up the road so we can get through it. Sometimes we're on this one road forever, like trying to get home, because there's only 2 lanes right now. But they built so many subdivisions in this area to where it's hard to get up and down the road. So, but it's gonna. I'm 1,000% sure it'll get better after they open up these roads. It's been going on for damn near 3 years now, and they're still not done. So I know it's gonna be good when they're done, because if it takes that long to build roads, then it gotta be good. Like, 'cause I'm like, damn, I've been at this for a long time. But yeah, I'm having a good day, y'all. I really am. Like, I don't know what it is, but today is like one of those days. Like, I don't know if it's because I know what it is. Usually when it gets closer to the weekend, I'm like, heck yeah, we're at the finish line. We're almost there, because I know I got a long Friday, Saturday, Sunday weekend. And a lot of times people only have Saturday and Sunday, but I got that Friday. And I'm gonna tell you here, I chose to have that. Like, the way I set my schedule up, I do so many hours in a week. I used to do 84 hours in a week. Y'all, this is true. I'm not lying, because I used to do days and nights. No, when I was working nights, I was doing 108 hours in a week. But now I only do days. And I work about, now at this time I work like 72 hours a week. Or is it 68? 68 hours a week. That's what I work a week now, without any night shift. But yeah, I chose that for myself, because I'm like, if I can get all the hours that I need Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'm not going to do a Friday. And I already don't do Saturday and Sunday anyway. I refuse, because I have my own life. Like, you can't, work is not everything. You have to work to survive, and to live, but you still need time for yourself. So I chose to not do Fridays either, because I'd rather have a 3-day weekend than a 2-day weekend. And like I said, if I can get it done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get it done on those days, and then have the weekend off, so I can be able to eat whatever I want to do, whether it just be chill, relax, go out, go do something. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that for sure. Whether I want to just sit on my butt and watch TV, whatever it may be, I'm gonna do that. I'd rather do that than be sitting in other people's homes. But yeah, I'm almost home, y'all. A few more minutes. But like I said, I'm gonna hurry up, skedaddle in here. Y'all like my hair? I don't really like my hair. I just did something to it, because like I said, I'm not going to the beauty salon this week. I'm probably not going to go to the beauty salon until probably next week, if possible. get my hair done. But for right now, I'm just thugging it. I'm gonna wash it, detox it myself, because I usually go to the salon and let them detox and do all that. I'm not paying nobody to put baking soda and vinegar in my hair. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'd rather do it on my own. I'd rather do it on my own. Something about like this little portable shampoo bowl, wash my own, detox my own hair. And I'm gonna tell you guys this too. I have like eczema, skin eczema real bad, but I also have eczema on my scalp. On my feet, it's everywhere. Like, sometimes it flares up real bad. But for right now, I noticed that I have a real bad flare up on my scalp. But I have, from my dermatologist, I have like medicated shampoo and medicated oils to put on my scalp to keep it like under control. But lately, I've been noticing that I have not been using it like that. I kind of slacked up with washing my hair like I'm supposed to. You know, I'm black. Not saying black people don't wash their hair. I don't wash it as much as if I was another color. If I was another race. So, but anyway, I'm supposed to be washing my hair 3 times a week. And to me, that's a little excessive. Like, I'm like, that's a lot. Washing my hair 3 times a week with locks, that's a lot. So, but anyway, I'm about to get it back. I'm about to start back because, you know, I was explaining to the dermatologist, like, yo, usually I have my hair in styles to where if I'm washing my hair 3 times a week, I'm pulling my brand new styles that I just got my hair done out. He was like, what's more important, your scalp health or those styles that you have in your hair? And I'm like, you right. Because I called him back. I'm like, yo, my scalp is still flaring up. He's like, have you been using the stuff that I gave you? I'm like, when I can is not enough. Like, when I can is not enough. I'm supposed to be using it like he told me to, so I can get the condition under control. So starting on Friday, I'm going to start getting back into that. If I got to do it 3 times a week, I'm gonna do it 3 times a week. My scalp is irritated. It's irritated real bad. So I'm finna get it under control. I think that's my son. Is that my son? Okay, thank you so much. Oh yeah, I kept looking. I was like, I wonder if that's him. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, you too as well. But yeah, that's my pharmacy, my pharmacy delivery. He's so sweet. He always delivers the medicine, and even though he says signature, he always knows exactly where to tuck it to make sure that I get it. Always. I've never missed a delivery with him. He's so sweet. But yeah, I'm back at home. I got a few minutes, so I'm gonna head in here and do what I need to do, and I will hit you guys back up later. Peace. Okay, you guys, I just wanted to show you what I got for lunch today. I got me some Chipotle. Of course, you know, I got the chips. And I got a Chipotle bowl. It's supposed to be brisket with chicken. They didn't have any steak, and I was fine with that. I can have that. But this is it. Like I said, I like Chipotle. I don't know Chipotle. I was going to get me Firehouse Sub today, but I didn't get that because it's just too much bread. I just didn't want it. So this is it. And I don't like a lot of stuff on my bowls. So it's just basic sour cream cheese, some lettuce, and you know, the stuff that goes in it. Not too bad, not too shabby, and some chips to go with it. And that's my lunch for today.